Hi guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing. This video is about how to remove the rear shock on linkage model KTMs, Husqvarnas, and GASGASs, which all those two models, two brands have linkage on all their models. And as you can see, I've already got the bike partially apart here. I actually got the shock out of there and then just thought, well, maybe someone else would like to know how to do this. So I put the shock back in for just a second, but I don't have it all bolted in. So anyhow, first thing you have to do is remove the tank, the seat, and this side panel that fits here. And the side panel is bolted on right there, here, and up there. So there's 3 mounting points for the side panel. When you put it back on, put that side panel back on, it's got this section right here. It's a little hook. There's another one right there. And those two have to hook into the bodywork. You'll figure it out whenever you go to put it back on, but I believe they hook into here and here, these two areas. Could be wrong there. It's pretty self-explanatory once you get to that phase of putting it back on. All right, so after you remove the bodywork, you know, the tank, the seat, and the side panel, then you have to remove the rear muffler. It's just mounted on with 2 bolts, here and here, and then it slides off the pipe. And then at that point, you can raise the subframe. And the subframe, you know, that side panel bolt, when you remove it, also also serves as the subframe bolt. So I've got, my shoes are going to squeak a little bit here. And you can sort of remove the same thing on this side. And then the only little tricky part is this air boot. Take that off. You can, I don't know if you can see in here or not, but there's, yeah, there you go. There's a lip on the end of that throttle body. You usually have to get in there with a flat blade screwdriver or something similar and kind of pop it off of that lip as you're pushing up on the subframe. So that's the only real kind of trick to the whole thing. I'll show you down here. I got my stool over here, sorry guys. And then down here, you remove the shock bolt as well as this larger bolt, which would be this one right here, from the linkage. And this bolt has a flat side onto it, which enables you to slide it past the chain because it goes out the left side of the bike. There's a nut on this side, 17 millimeter socket for that, and a 13 millimeter socket for this. Torque specs are in your owner's manual. I don't know exactly what they are. I would put red thread locker on both of those. Now if you have a skid plate, this is an AXP skid plate with a built-in linkage guard, then you have to push down on that while you push this piece back. And then you want to push down on this link as well. That allows you to get the shock up and out. So from there, let's see if I can do this one-handed or not. Maybe I should switch this to a tripod, so give me just a second. Okay, so from there, you pull out the top shock bolt, tilt this back, make sure linkage is out of your way in the bottom, and the shock should come right out without scratching the shock body, the tank, or the spring. And now, you know, it's easy. From here, I'm going to just set this shock aside. I'm going to put a national shock on here. But hopefully this helps you. I'm sorry it's not a start to finish video. Just kind of shows you the basics of how to do this. And then of course to put it back on is just the reverse of what we just did here. And for you torqueaholics, I'm sorry I don't have specs for you. You can look those up online or in your owner's manual. but I would put a thread locker, the red thread locker, on this top bolt, the bottom shock bolt, and the linkage bolt. And don't forget to put the hose clamp back on the air boot and snug that up. And put your tank and seat back on. And that's really about all there is to it. Hope that helps you out a little bit. Please subscribe to us on YouTube and like us on Facebook and Instagram. And get out and ride. That's all for now.